Every single thought I have gets documented. I don't write any of it. I always wanted to document my work, but if I can't dump an idea in seconds, it doesn't get noted down. And when you do a lot of things and note down nothing, that compounds real fast. So I build a system where I just talk. I say task and it goes to my task list. I ramble about a video idea and it becomes a script draft. I describe a client project and it writes the proposal. Claude Code and Obsidian handle the organizing. And that honestly solves so many of my pain points that I've had for years. They just disappeared. So what does this actually look like? It starts with a folder, Obsidian. If you don't know it, it's basically just markdown files in a folder on your machine. It's lightweight, it syncs across devices, and there's a plugin ecosystem that lets you turn it into whatever you need. We're talking about dashboards, task boards, diagrams, and because it's just files, I can version everything with Git and nothing ever gets lost. And that's where all my work lives. Client projects, scripts, ideas, research, meeting notes, tasks, all in one place. And then I started using Claude Code. I was already using AI for a lot of things, but once I got the Claude subscription, the amount of tokens you get for what you pay is kind of insane. I could suddenly do much deeper work, full proposals, entire scripts, deep research sessions. So I started plugging it directly into my Obsidian vault. And that's when it clicked. I built a writer skill that handles my scripts, ideas, voice logs, a proposal skill for client work, a research parser, a project registry, a vault organizer, a diagram tool, 11 skills total. I say what I need and the right skill picks it up, formats it, and puts it where it belongs. The only thing that's currently missing is a Hey System voice trigger so that I don't have to press a button. But that's just me being lazy. Then again, I'm an automation specialist. That is what I do. But the thing that actually makes this work isn't Claude Code per se. It's the structure underneath it. I have one file called claude.md, which is a markdown file, and it's the rulebook. It tells Claude how my vault is organized, what front matter to use, where every type of file goes, what formatting rules to follow, and Claude reads that file every single session. So it's not guessing, it's operating inside the system I designed. And then there's the memory. Every time I give Claude feedback, it stores it, so it gets sharper every session. It remembers how I want things done. And none of this was planned from the start. These skills grew organically. I don't like repetitive work, so every time I found myself doing something I knew I'd need again, I made sure the process got documented in a way that could become a skill. First time I do it manually, and the second time it's a skill, and now I have 11 of them. Now, if you think this is as cool as I think it is, give the video a like. It helps the channel. But going back to what I was saying, what I'm doing here is basically vibe coding, but not for software, not for apps, but for your entire workflow. The hard part was never the AI, it was deciding what the structure should be. Once you have that, the AI slots right in. The real shift for me wasn't speed, is that my work is actually documented now. Every thought, every meeting, every project decision, because the barrier is gone. I just talk and the system handles the rest. I also use the same setup for my entire YouTube workflow. Keyword research, scripting, performance tracking, all of it. If you want to see that broken down, drop it in the comments and I'll know what to work on next. And if you want to see what happens when you take this kind of system and you point it at real client work, I broke that down in my episode on vibe coded tooling, right here. That's the result of what I just showed you. Subscribe, this is after work.